Alright, newbies and professionals, welcome to Let's Play Pokemon Scarlet and Violet. This is Atero, and we're just battling against Ildo. Let's do it. Thanks for tuning in. We got Iron Crown, we got Indeedee, Ursaluna, we have a specialty Arcanine that I trained. I'll just show you real quick here. He's full bulk, with a little bit of attack. We forgot to even him out here, but he's got Intimidate, he's got Snarl, he's got the Will-O-Wisp, and he's basically meant to just burn Snarl, and if that's not an option, we could Rock Slide, but really we're just going for the burns and the Snarls. And then we got Koomo-o here, everyone's just bulky, and we got a Sand team, so Sand Trick Room team. We're just going to lead Indeedee with Iron Crown and just kind of see how people adjust, and I want to bring Tyranitar. And it doesn't really have too many, I guess, yeah, intimidating the Ogerpon will be nice here. But he's only got 2 physical attackers. But I think Ogerpon is going to do a lot of damage potentially, so we'll just get rid of him. Water is actually a weakness for my team, so I definitely don't want to bring... I mean, I could bring Koomo-o, but... let's see what happens. Looks like this guy's also taking his time to figure things out. This is a team that obviously no one is going to know what to do against, other than Indeedee and Iron Crown, which is pretty standard. You're going to see here. How this is going to go. I think the camera's fine. Let's see what Ildo has to say for himself. Sporting the Montreal Canadiens Habs jersey. Go Habs go. Obviously from Montreal, Canada. Alright, looks like he just leads with Ogerpon, which is interesting. So he's obviously going to want to get a huge ground attack on Iron Crown. I could Protect and Trick Room. I think that's a move for sure. Just get the Trick Room up. Or I could Volt Switch Trick Room. But I think just Protect. I'm very slow. Just kind of show you my stats here. 113. So I made sure that he's going to be slow for this fight. So I'm just going to Protect Trick Room. Let's get the team set up. I think he's going to... oh, he's actually just withdrawing Ogerpon. Okay. So just an Earth move into my guy. I'm not, oh, okay, yeah, he wants to reset the surge. That's cool. That's cool. Get the terrain control. I guess he's gonna want to go for a fake out next turn, so we can just swap out Indeedee here. Got Trick Room set up, which is fine. I'm honestly happy going for just the double switch here. He's probably going to use a ground move into Tyranitar. And let's hit him with an Intimidate. I mean, do I want to waste Trick Room like this? Is the question. Or do I just hit him with the surprising... I mean, he's obviously going to want to go for fake out, so I might as well just bring in the backup. Double switch on the Nintendo Switch. I mean, Landorus, I believe is a special attacker, but does he have Earthquake? I'm not sure how people usually play with them, but you're gonna set the terrain, or I'm gonna set the weather. So you're just piecing out, so it doesn't even bother to do the fake out. That's a nice U-turn actually. But we're gonna bring the pain. We're not gonna waste the Trick Room right here. Brings back Ogerpon. Yeah, I mean I kinda wanted... oh, substitutes. Very nice. I mean, I can just double up into... I feel like just burning... Or do I just Heat Wave and try to go for a burn that way? I feel like either way I'm losing a Pokemon. Should I double Rock Slide? Double Flinch. Just to kind of see what he does, and then we can adapt to the next turn. So this will be interesting. What are you gonna do, Matt? Get your special defense boost against physical attackers? I guess he really wants the attack boost, I would say. I probably want to bring Arcanine out. Yeah, he just goes for a Protect. Interesting. Substitute and then Protect. So I'm just going for double Rock Slide, which is not resisted by water. Substitute and Protect. Isn't the Substitute a Protect in itself? Okay, so we hit one Rock Slide, and then Arcanine. We're really bringing out the meme right now with the double Rock Slide. That's gotta flinch, right? Brings him down to 50%. Yeah, you're flinched, bro. A little chip damage for good measure. So if I land both of those next turn, he's out. So I think I'm just gonna do the same play. No reason not to. That was hilarious. I got the Trick Room up, so we're having fun right now. We'll have him bring out Rillaboom, and then I can bring out Indeedee. So maybe I can just force that play. Alright, I mean, he's just going to try to protect through the Trick Room, which makes sense to me. Let's see if we can actually break the Substitute with Rock Slides. It's really only my Arcanine that's weak to Landorus a little bit. A crit. So that should break the sub. And let's see if I can actually get a flinch next. So I have a lens on my Arcanine to make sure that he actually doesn't miss. That's only if he goes second. So this is going to be interesting to see how this actually plays out. Yeah, I mean, we got one turn left of Trick Room, I believe. So he's probably going to protect Landorus and maybe switch out. So do I just go for a Heat Wave? In case he wants to switch out Ogerpom. I mean, if he switches out Ogerpom, what does he bring out? I would see his last Pokemon. I feel like this is the move. Because he obviously doesn't want to lose Ogerpon. He just protects. Maybe he just goes for a double Spiky Shield, I don't know. But it doesn't look like he's switching, so he's just gonna he's just trying to dodge the Rock Slide, I guess. But he doesn't. It does connect, but he doesn't die to it, so I obviously should have went for the double Rock Slide. It's alright, I can just switch out. I don't have that's gonna hurt. I don't have extreme speed. I'm just really bulky on my Arcanine, but without the Intimidate I still get knocked out. Super effective. That's double super effective as well, so it's a 4x. Yeah, so I definitely misplayed there, let my Arcanine fall. And I'm just kind of curious to see how he wants to play this. I feel like if I bring in Indeedee, I'm forcing the switch to Rillaboom. So I don't mind that. Because maybe I just get Trick Room up again. I could Terra Rock, but that doesn't really help me much. So I think I'm just going to continue Rock Sliding, and maybe I just follow me and see what he wants to do. I mean, yeah, Trick Room will be helpful here, so I can do some different things. Because if Ogerpon switches in onto a slot that I'm going to use Alluring Force on, he'll get confused. Just a straight up Earth Power. That does a lot of damage. Okay, so he just... Yeah, I should have went for Follow Me. That's not the best. Because I think I'm actually faster than him with my Iron Crown. And all he has to do is bring in Rillaboom now. So yeah, that was a shame. So I get a Trick Room up. This is looking dicey. Should have went for the Rock Slide. What are we going to do? First match that happens. And the sand is gone too. So I'm just trying to think, because obviously he's going to bring in Rillaboom. question is, where does he bring in really good back? So I can go for the hard Tachyon Cutter into Landorus. Does Landorus protect an Overpalm switch? Someone's switching. Someone's definitely switching here. Alright, I mean, I feel like Overpalm is the threat, but so is, they're both the threat right now. So let me just go into Landorus, and I'll cover with the Luring Voice into Overpalm. That might even take him out. Yeah, so Overpalm switches in, he wants to change the terrain, which is absolutely fine. And it's just a question of whether Landorus is faster than me or not. He's probably going for Protect anyways. He does Protect. Okay, so we got a Luring Voice. Not a big deal. Shouldn't do that much damage. And then Tachyon Cutter gets blocked. Okay, so my opponent's playing perfectly right now, I gotta say. Really solid so far. Stalling out the Trick Room. Perfect switches as well. But now we have an opportunity to take out Landorus. I mean, he is gonna try to go for a fake out, I would think. So I'm just gonna follow me here and just keep it safe. Wow, he actually switches out Landorus. Okay, so he's sacrificing. Oh, Volcarona. Very nice switch in, and it's shiny. Beautiful. Okay, so it's 2 versus 2 right now. I mean, 2 versus 4. And I was thinking he's got the Grassy Seed on Volcarona. I like that a lot. So we just gotta go for it. This is probably still gonna do a lot of damage. And at least Fake Out is not gonna bother us this turn. So that's always good. Oh, Fake Out is a priority on Follow Me. Rip. Okay. That's a shame. Alright, well, that happened. Alright, so let's go for Tachyon Cutter into Rillaboom, and then I guess we go for another Follow Me here. He probably has something like Heat Wave, but that's fine. I'm okay with that. I'm just gonna try to do as much damage as possible with Iron Crown, but beautiful play with Rillaboom for sure. Unfortunate that I went for a Heat Wave. I was thinking that his Rillaboom was going to switch in. Okay, so Rillaboom switches out, so whatever which is going to switch in is going to lose a lot of life. Super effective, eh? Yeah, bug into Psychic. Okay, so Ogerpalm's going to fall, which is huge. Technically, I could have went for a Luring Voice into that spot, but Volcarona is not going to do a lot of damage to my Indeedee unless it goes for a Heat Wave. But at least Ogerpalm's off the board. So he's going to try to go for another Fake Out, which is really smart. Not much I can do against that. And just try to whittle me down. If it's a single target Heat Wave, then... I mean, if he has a single target attack on Volcarona, that'll be interesting. Okay, just Struggle Bug. So he's just weakening my special attack, and it's super effective on Indeedee. Very well played by my opponent. I definitely could just protect here. He's going to Struggle Bug again. He's going to bring out Rillaboom, go for another Fake Out, so I can protect through that. I definitely should have protected last turn. Instead of just Follow Me. So I guess we can Alluring Voice, Rillaboom, why not? Just do a little chip damage if we can. Indeedee is going to fall to Struggle Bug. And then I have to see if I can actually take out Volcarona. Because I don't feel like Rillaboom is a huge threat. Obviously annoying with the Fake Outs, but what are you going to do? Yeah, it barely does any damage. Alright, so Indeedee's gonna fall, and it's really up to Iron Crown. So technically we can forfeit here, and good job to my opponent. But we can play it out. I feel like he's just gonna keep switching Rillaboom over and over. And if Struggle Bug is his play, that's really fine. I actually wonder if I'm faster than him. But probably not, based on what I saw. Volcarona seemed very fast, yeah. So it's a single target flamethrower, which is very nice. Huge damage. I am faster than Rillaboom though, so with the special attack drop, oh yeah, he's gonna survive. Definitely could have forfeited. Well played. Really just going for Heat Wave for some reason instead of the Rock Slide. So GG. You know, sometimes the first one is the hardest. Sometimes it's the easiest. Good game, Ildo. Well played. You only lost one Pokemon. And my Arcanine is not fully trained, which is hilarious. But what are you gonna do? Let's just get into game 2. And now that we got the groove on, the double Rock Slide is obviously very nice. Really liking that a lot. And we'll see what happens with the next opponent. Let's continue battle. Let's do it. So, good amount of people I'm sure are playing Lalo Bethel with the R symbol on him. Very cool. Using Urshifu, which is great. Looks like he's a speed team, so we're definitely going to use Trick Room for sure. Looks like he's got some ice options, but he's got a lot of fire too. I feel like grass is a good way to go. I don't really have a lot of good fake out protection other than just protect. Excuse me, I wonder if I should actually use Ursaluna here instead of Arcanine. It feels like I need more damage. The double Rock Slide was nice, and it looks like he has a lot of Pokemon that are susceptible to that. I mean, I feel like you want to intimidate Urshifu, even though he used water moves. So I want to bring water against him. The Koomo-o is very interesting here. Usually Koomo-o is really for if someone has like Spore tactics like that. As you can see, he's very bulky. And I train him very specific to max his stats so that when he does a Clangor Soul, he's in good shape. But yeah, we're gonna go with this. Don't need to keep my opponent waiting for the last 10 seconds. I just want to stick to the core right now. And I feel like against mainly Fire Team, I should be in a good position to use Arcanine well. And then we can bring out Ursaluna next time. So straight up lead into Chiyu and Urshifu. And it can't actually protect. This could be bad. Honestly, I probably just want to get out of here, but I don't mind getting rid of Urshifu. It's just a question of whether or not my Indeedee will survive. Because obviously I want Trick Room up. So it's like a question of, do I just let my opponent do what he has to do and desperately get up the Trick Room? Or do I redirect and hope that he doesn't protect Urshifu? Because I feel like my Iron Crown could survive here. Super risky, but I'm gonna just try to redirect Urshifu. I feel like sometimes people just choose violence, right? So I'm going for it. I mean, if he goes for a Heat Wave and that is actually enough to kill my Iron Crown, I'd be very surprised, since I'm full block on all my Pokemon. So I'm just more scared of the close combat coming out here. So he goes for an Overheat, which is perfect, and survive with 9 HP. So yeah, that's exactly what I was hoping for. I give up the Trick Room, but Urshifu is a problem, and Chiyu now has a double with the special attack speed drop, so should be very nice for me. I could also switch in Arcanine instead of my Iron Crown. Just gonna see how that's gonna work out. But ultimately, I was hoping that he wouldn't protect. If he just protected and overheated, that would have been embarrassing for me. But let's set the weather. I feel like he's definitely gonna go for a fire move into Iron Crown. And I like the idea that I mean, should I be worried about the fact that someone actually got a double special attack? So I could Volt Switch and just kind of see if I'm actually faster than Ogerpon, which I doubt. No, there's no way I'm faster than Ogerpon. So instead of Volt Switching, I'm just gonna... Do I just Protect, actually? I don't know, I just feel like Chiyu is switching out. And I mean, Ogerpon could go for a hard hit into Tyranitar. So yeah, let me deal with Ogerpon here. Just drop the attack on Ogerpon. Keep him honest as we try to take out Chiyu. Because I'm thinking Chiyu is just getting out of here, right? Like, what else do you do with Chiyu? So Terra, Ogerpon into Tyranitar, I imagine. I mean, technically Arcanine's going to take more damage from Ogerpon than Tyranitar, but I still wanted the attack drop. So I have a Cudgel into Arcanine, so that's probably going to take me out. Wow, so much damage. So much damage. And he just goes for an overheat. I'm really surprised. And I missed it. Okay, so I literally could have just protected my Tyranitar. That's a shame. Did not expect that. He's locked into overheat. Sand is nice because it breaks Sash. Alright, so I guess I just protect and hope that I can take out Ogerpon with my Expanding Force. I don't think Volt Switch will do it, so maybe just a single target, Expanding Force, and then we just protect. Oh wow, he withdrew Ogerpon. Very nice. So Iron Bundle's still going to take a lot of damage. I wish he took out Chiyu, but obviously he can't. I'm surprised he didn't take out Chiyu. He's just letting Chiyu just lose. And then I burn a Protect, which Protect would have been nice against. What? That still kills me. Crazy. Choice specs, eh? Gotta love it. This guy's like, yeah, I'll just overheat all day. I did not expect that. So obviously I couldn't Trick Room. Iron Crown would have died, but I did not expect, really did not expect that much damage out of Chiyu. I was so close to clicking Rock Slide as well. I mean, if I lose the overheat, that'll be interesting. Yeah, this is nothing to me. Yeah, I'm a bulky team, so I'm not meant to KO in one round. I got leftovers on Tyranitar, and I was thinking, like, I can't use Assault Vest because I'm running Protect on him. So, I mean, I just have to hope that he misses a Hydro Pump, but he's not going to miss an Hydro Cudgel, right? So, yeah, this Ogerpon is way too healthy. Alright, so GG. Definitely, it's my mistake for not fully training my Pokemon, but I definitely wanted to just get into the competition and I can iron these guys out next turn. Is essentially the stats that I'm running right now. Should be okay, except for Arcanine, and I lowered his speed because I'm running Trick Room, but ultimately Alright, I guess we could just save him the trouble. I mean, Irikajo's not gonna miss. So one thing I'm noticing with this team is that Koomo is useless because I need to be able to Trick Room safely, and I don't have a defensive Terra for Iron Crown, so if they're doubling up into him, I'm thinking like Water Terra could be nice, Fairy Terra could be nice, and just a lot of different things. But we're gonna get the 15 matches in for sure. And we'll see if we can get an opponent. Maybe I should bring Ursaluna and just Trick Room Protect. Maybe that's just my play right now. Is just getting the Trick Room up no matter what. This guy looks like he has a bit of a slow team, but ultimately, if I could just do crazy damage with Ursaluna. See, the thing about Ursaluna is that I did not give him like covert cloak or things that you can't do anything. So like a Grimmsnarl is definitely going to do a lot of damage to my team. I would just have to like pivot out and deal with it that way. But ultimately I think that a Trick Room, and I'll also try to control the battle with Arcanine in the back, should be okay. The only problem with Arcanine is that he's not fully trained, so maybe we just go Tyranitar or Ursaluna combo and see how that goes in Trick Room. So essentially the play is going to be Protect with Trick Room, depending on how their speed is. If I'm faster than them, I'll probably just go for an attack with Iron Crown and then get the Trick Room up. It's almost like I need to follow me on Iron Crown, but ultimately this is what we're going to do. So yeah, my first competition in Pokemon, as far as I can remember. I mean, we used to have like Game Boy battles every now and then, but yeah, this is very enjoyable. So Grimmsnarl is going to probably set up some screens. I definitely don't think I need to be defensive about this. I almost feel like I can go for Attack Down Cutter into Grimmsnarl. And looks like the headphones I'm using is kind of choppy on the sound, so I'm gonna switch that. So yeah, just Trick Room. We're gonna go hard into Grimmsnarl, and we'll set up Trick Room for our boys in the back. Yeah, okay, he's like, maybe I should get rid of Grimmsnarl. Alright, so Ting Lu. I guess Ting Lu being ground, it will resist the steel attack, and he's very slow as well, so I'll just switch out into Tyranitar will be fine. Good resist, for sure. Very bulky Ting Lu. And just the coil on Melodic. I love it. I love it when people have like very specific builds that they do with their Pokemon. So he's just going crazy defense, Ting Lu, and I got the Trick Room up. So I'm going to keep him honest with that coil. And as we know, his Melodic is slower than everybody. So let's bring out Tyranitar, set the weather, set the stage, and we'll get an Alluring Voice onto Melodic in case he goes for another coil. We give up our boost on the special attack, but I think that's fine. I mean, at the end of the day, a Sun team could be interesting, I would think, with Iron Crown, but I just wanted Tyranitar as part of my team. I just feel like it's really strong. So we know that Ting Lu is very slow. Oh, goes for the Hypnosis Coil. I love it. Unfortunately, it doesn't land, but it's still very cool. Very strong attack by Ting Lu onto Indeedee, I gotta say. Very nice. So yeah, I'm really happy that I got Ursaluna in the back here. I'm gonna hope to get a flinch so I can bring them pretty well. Oh, Tinglu switch. Oh, please, someone that's weak to rock. Grimmsnarl. Okay, that's fair. That's fair. It's time to set up some screens. Alright, so we got the full sand team in full effect right now. We got the Ninja Buddha Bear out front. It's Ursaluna. And Tyranitar hits the flinch, which is beautiful. It's like got a bit of a screen team favoring melodic. So super bulky. Gotta respect the bulk that people use in this game. I don't know if he's actually gonna do something very weird. I think we should just go for the Blood Moon, just to kind of see what happens. He's obviously gonna set up a screen. So does he screen protect? Does he have that in him? Could. Alright, let me just go for a Hyper Voice just to keep it safe. Melodic might have protect, yeah. And then he sets up a screen. So, I mean, he's going to try to set up a screen. Obviously, he has priority. So he gets up the light screen. So I'm glad I didn't Moonblast there. I was thinking of Calm Mind as well, but at least I get the chip onto Grimmsnarl. Nice. And of course, the sand will hit Melodic a bit. So I was thinking of actually bringing a rock on Tyranitar. That does really good damage on Grimmsnarl, actually. I feel like one more rock slide and Grimmsnarl's off the table. So this is working in our favor for sure. Yeah, I'm glad I predicted that. I mean, he might even set up another screen here. This is why I like Psychic Fangs on Arcanine. So I'm just trying a different build with Arcanine. Let's go Blood Moon into Melodic, and then I can Calm Mind and see what he does. Just setting up the screens, which is fine. He's probably going to survive the rock slide now, and we always got the sand and then a big Blood Moon into Melodic. Definitely going to need to use Calm Mind there. Interesting to know what kind of... Ooh, double miss. Okay. Just another coil. Fair enough. So yeah, Psychic Fangs, I think on Arcanine is just very nice to break Grimmsnarl teams. He is going to die to the sands. So I'm assuming that Melodic goes for another Protect here, because they want to stall out the Trick Room. So I'm thinking about actually just switching Indeedee. Actually, Trick Room is done, so you can definitely bring out Indeedee now. I think Indeedee Hyper Voice sounds good to me. And then I could... Yeah, if I lose someone, then I could easily just... I feel like Calm Mind. Hyper Voice takes out Grimmsnarl, right? So, might as well go for that. Yeah, Calm Mind was the play. Calm Mind was the play. Finished. Okay. Well, the nice thing about Ursaluna is you can't actually dodge. So this guy is like full-on Melodic right now. So if I actually had Arcanine with Psychic Fangs, which is usually how I run him, Psychic Fangs, Extreme Speed, I think Rock Slide, and Protect. Oh, he hits his Hypnosis. Very nice. Yeah. So it doesn't even matter what I did there. So he is faster. He's probably going to use a water move right now. So I don't mind setting up... I don't actually need to Trick Room. I could just follow me. I'm just curious if Melodic actually goes for another coil here. sand right now, excuse me, so... Yeah, I have no immunities to sleep, other than... No, hypnosis actually will always land. Interesting. Okay. Yeah, I think I'm just gonna Trick Room and... Oh, double hypnosis, very nice. So this guy has Hypnosis, Protect, Coil, and then he's setting up Sinistra. Wow. Very interesting team. Very different for sure. Coil and Calm Mind. So these are like his heavy hitters with the screens. So I'm obviously going to be asleep potentially. I'm going to try to go for a Trick Room and just Calm Mind myself. Let's see what happens. I probably should Terra. I assume he has a water move. We'll see what happens. Okay. Drops the accuracy as well. Procs my weakness policy, which is nice. And he's just going for Calm Mind. Okay. I really want to see if I could actually boost my attack with a Terra. Definitely not a good board for me. Literally both my Pokemon are asleep. Indeedee is asleep as well. And I assume Sinish is going to go to town right now. I don't actually have Terra anymore. So I am faster. So let's see if Indeedee actually wakes up. I don't need a Trick Room if Indeedee wakes up. I can just follow me, or I can go for a Luring Voice on Melodic, whatever. I feel like he's actually going to go for a Calm Mind again. And just going to get Ursaluna out of here. Even though he procced the weakness policy, I just don't have a way to save him, and I'm just hoping for the screen to run off. Critical hit on Iron Crown, unfortunate. Indeedee doesn't wake up either. This should be some serious damage, but I survive. And I get burned. Alright, let's see if I can actually... and I set up... I thought I was going to set up Trick Room, but I got the Alluring Voice. He didn't increase his stats. Yeah, this is not going so well, but it's definitely fun to try the team. See if we can get some wins out of it. So we're just gonna Helping Hand with Expanding Force and hope for the best. I don't have my booster anymore, so it's unfortunate, but what are you gonna do? Yeah, so I need two of those. So he's got the Machagacha, which is like heal, burn, and then he's got the Muddy Water, which is accuracy. I love this team. I really love this team that this guy's using, and I hope he's winning all his matches. Yeah, sometimes when you're building a team, you want to kind of be aggressive against teams like this, in the sense that you just need to have someone to clock Grimmsnarl, you know? So you need the Psychic Fangs in the back. I'm actually curious if Tyranitar could learn Psychic Fangs, because I feel like I'm never using Crunch, you know? And I lost my weakness policy, which is unfortunate. Alright, so we're gonna set up Sand again. Obviously he's faster. We do like no damage. I mean, I could try to go for a Crunch. The screens are on forever, I assume. So Light Screen's about to end. But I feel like it doesn't even matter. I could try to go for a Blood Moon into Melodic. mean, obviously with the... Yeah, I feel like I could forfeit, but... I'm curious to see if I wake up on Ursaluna. I mean, Matcha Gotcha should take care of it. Oh, Ursaluna dodges. I need to sleep. So big damage on Tyranitar. So I'm wondering if I should actually use Assault Vest. Calm Mind obviously going up many times is tough as well. The double hypnosis because of the coils is hilarious. We hit a Hyper Voice, which is useless. Would have been nice to end on a Blood Moon into Melodic. But obviously his Melodic is bulky, I imagine. And Muddy Water, so the coil is really to get the hypnosis off and accuracy. This Melodic is not meant to do like crazy damage. And we're gonna save our Ninja Buddha Bear. Save him for next time. So GG, 0-3. It's alright. Darsh, well played. I really like your team. We'll see what happens in the next one. Darsh, coming in hot. Alright. Let's see what we get next. To be honest, the only thing I forgot to do, which is bad, is I didn't hyper train any of my Pokemon, so they don't have their max stats, which is unfortunate. My Arcanine definitely deserves better than this, and I probably should use a Assault Vest instead of a Zoom Lens, or as we will coin from now on, the Noob Lens. And Tyranitar with leftovers, I feel like I need to do like Covert Cloak just to make sure that nothing weird happens to him. Or even an amulet would be cool. Maybe something more for Iron Crown, but I feel like Iron Crown is okay. We got another speed team user here. I feel like Arcanine in the back is probably not going to be great against this team. He has fire, so we definitely want Tyranitar. Fire Steel, Heatran usually turns into grass and absorbs me. So I don't know. I feel like Koomo-o could be good here actually. Koomo-o, excuse me, might have been really good in the last turn as well, of the last team as well. He's using Rock. I don't know, I feel like Ninja Buddha Bear did not get a good showing last game, but I don't know, ground against this, is it ideal? We haven't showcased Koomo-o. Koomo-o is really with Arcanine, just using his attack reductions, but anyways, we're gonna go with the core. Gotta get a one with the core. A lot of Urshifu users, which is what you'd expect, of course. But ultimately, we just gaming. We're just gaming, you know. It's our first team in a competition, and we're just gonna make the most of it. Okay, Intimidate's off, which is no big deal. So here's the thing with Urshifu. I feel like Urshifu should always be protecting the first turn instead of going for my guy. But I mean, he can even Wicked Blow if he wants to, and then I like just the Tachyon Cutter into him and the Follow Me. I probably do need Trick Room, to be honest. So if he goes for something like Wicked Blow, I should be able to survive with the Steel. I'm going to go for the Trick Room. I really need it up. And obviously I can't protect. So we're taking a gamble in this game, and sometimes that's what you need to win. Absolutely need Trick Room up, and just hope that he didn't choose close combat into Iron Crown, because I'm Psychic. You would think he's going to favor like the Wicked Blow. Okay, so the U-turn is nice. I guess he figured that he's not doing much. I'm surprised that people don't go for Earth moves into Iron Crown. And then I would assume like Wicked Blow from Urshifu. And let's see if I survive it. Yeah, I do. Okay, so We get the Trick Room up. We also take out Urshifu, which is nice. Yeah, it brings him down to Sash because I got a crit. So Urshifu's off the board. We got Trick Room. It's Heatran. We'll see what happens. Obviously, Grass is good against Rock. Rock, paper, scissors. Let's see if we got some paper in the back here. Trick Room is up, which means Iron Crown has to peace out. Alright, so he's probably gonna go for like a big Heat Wave, I would imagine. I feel like Ursaluna would be really good here. But I want to get that damage onto that turtle, and then I'll just keep Indeedee in right now, and we'll just keep that slot protected. I mean, he might go for Protect on Heatran. I doubt it, since Heatran should have priority, and the Heat Wave would be really nice into Iron Crown. I'm gonna get the sand up, get my special defense boosts, you know, and get to follow me. One thing I like about Tyranitar with Arcanine is that Arcanine also gets the special defense boost, and he chooses Flash Cannon. Okay, so that's an interesting turn from him. Either way, we are gonna go for the Stomping Tantrum into. Let's go for Rock Slide, and then in case he protects, we could... Maybe we just get a flinch, right? And then I could Stomping Tantrum, because if you fail a Rock Slide, Stomping Tantrum gets doubled. So let's play for that. He might bring back Landorus to get the Intimidate on my Tyranitar, which is fine. We'll allow it. Not much we can do about it. I wonder how Clear Amulet would do on Tyranitar. Okay, so he's obviously going Grass, which is why I just decided to go for Rock Slide. That's another reason why I have Ursaluna in the back. Should be able to have some fun here. Rock Slide is nice. In case he protects, like I said, I get the Stomping Tantrum, but either way, we're just gonna crunch. He goes for the Yawn. Yawn is interesting. Means he's forcing me to switch out. That's really good damage on Heatran. And he gets the Heat Wave off. Okay, which does nothing on Tyranitar. I mean, I kind of have to switch Indeedee, but I also don't. If that makes sense. I could just follow me to try to get the Yawn off again. Probably what I'm going to do here. I could also, like, if he hits a flinch, that's not so bad, because he is using leftovers. I really don't want to get Yawn though. I mean, if I Yawn, I could just switch out, right? So I feel like that was a good play. But let's follow me. Let's keep Tyranitar doing damage. If I get a double flinch, or if I get one flinch, that's great. And then I don't mind getting a free switch off of Indeedee. Using Aaron Cybertron Zhang's free switch every time your Pokemon die. Oh, it's like, bro, they got a free switch. It's like, but dude, your Pokemon's dead. But he's not dead. He fainted. He'll be fine. Everything's fine. People ask me if I'm fine, and I tell them that I'm fine, but I'm not fine. I'm totally fine. Totally fine. It's all good. Earth Power into Indeedee, 3 HP. Love to see it. I'm gonna die to Sandstorm anyways. Oh, okay, we just soak up double Earth Power, which is beautiful. Nobody flinched, which is unfortunate. But we got Ursaluna in the back. And we also got our Tachyon buddy to finish things off. So I feel like if I bring Ursaluna out, he might just try to go for a Protect on Heatran. Maybe like a Yawn or something. So we're trying to flinch the Yawn. If he tries and protects, we gotta Calm Mind up, and then we go to town. We're just going to town. Yeah. I figured he'd go for protect. See if we can flinch Gastro. I knew he was gonna go for Yawn. He's actually slower than me, so that's good to know. It's unfortunate because I am using Calm Mind. Gastro is slower than Tyranitar. Very nice. And I knew Heatran was going to protect, so at least we got that prediction right, which is nice. So now we're actually faster than Gastrodon. The question is, are we faster than Gastrodon with Ursaluna? And I think the answer is yes. I think Gastrodon is insanely slow. And then we got speed in the back. So I'm gonna let Ursaluna actually get hit here. I really want Tyranitar to go off, but I feel like this Yawn is also super annoying. But we're gonna go hard into Tyranitar here, just because he has, I think, no chance here. I mean, I'll sleep. I'll just go to sleep, man. I'm tired, you know? Sometimes you just want to snooze. And it goes for the Flash Cannon, okay? It does a lot of damage. I'm just happy that I didn't get Yawned. He does protect to let the sleep kick in, so that's nice. I wonder if Landorus is actually faster than Iron Crown. He must be. Alright, so Ninja Buddha Bear goes to sleep. That's just what he does. And have a little snooze. And I'm hoping that this turtle has a water move so that he can proc my weakness policy. Okay. Intimidate doesn't bother us. I feel like switching out would make sense. I don't like the fact that I lost the attack here, but I mean, maybe I just protect to try to stall out for the sleep turns. It doesn't really matter what I do here, right? I mean, it would be nice to bring back Tyranitar, but at this point, like, I'm against a turtle who wants to just yawn all day, every day. Like, yawn, protect. Oh, he does actually use Ice Beam. Okay, that's beautiful. So now my weakness policy gets up. We also know that I'm slower. I already got the special defense boost, so Ice Beam isn't going to do too much. I'm also very bulky. Alright, and yeah, let's see how much damage we can do here. I guess Crunch would make sense. But let's try to go for a flinch on Gastrodon. We'll take the chip damage here. I feel like Ursaluna could win this. I mean, Stomping Tantrum is not going to do that much damage. And if we get a flinch on Gastrodon, that could be cool. I mean, I probably should be going for Landorus, but it's probably locked in. Okay, I'm still asleep, which is unfortunate. So he's probably going to double up into Ursaluna. Ursaluna is actually faster than his Gastrodon. So do I just go for a big crunch? I mean, is he going to Stomping Tantrum? Turtle's so slow to survive. Okay, so that's enough damage. I don't know how fast Landorus is compared to Iron Crown, but I assume he's using Choice, so Choice Scarf for the speed. So he's probably good here. I just... Yeah, the fact that I'm intimidated is not good. I feel like Landorus has some defense, right? So, even though my attack is really good. I don't think I'm going to be able to get through Gashadon. I mean, hopefully Gashadon, like, if he targets my Iron Crown, I mean, I could try to get one turn off. I just don't know who's faster right now. I haven't really been able to use Expanding Force at all, eh? Alright, well, either way we know we're losing this. Yeah, I definitely could have protected Iron Crown. But I had nothing to take out Gashadon. The fact that Ursaluna didn't wake up was unfortunate, so... I definitely need... Ooh. Gashadon flinch? No. I definitely need more control as far as my items go. I mean, the weakness policy is nice, but it's like, who cares? You're asleep. And... yeah, I mean, Arcanine definitely would be nice as well. If Arcanine can come in and actually disrupt the battle. Like, he didn't have much damage, right? He had more control. He had more like, hey, wait. Stop what you're doing. And I feel like in Pokemon, when you get into competitions, that's kind of what you need. Because anyone could just click buttons, right? You want to be able to control their buttons. And just be like, I saw you press A, I counter A. And you're just like, A? And it's not like Canadians talking to each other where they're just both like, A, what's up, A? It's more like, you pressed B, I saw you press B, I know how to counter B, or you pressed Y. Whatever button you pressed on your controller, I have an answer for that. So this is a similar team to what I was thinking as well with the Arcanine. Arcanine is a beautiful Pokemon, and Arcanine is actually a rain Pokemon. So I was thinking Walking Wake, which is nice because if they try to control it with like a Sun team, then Walking Wake is still good, but he gets the boost from the rain anyways. So we'll see. I feel like Ursaluna didn't get to reach his full potential though because of the yawn. And I need better answers with that. Against Chi-Yu, I really do like Tyranitar. Tyranitar is nice, I would think. So do we just Trick Room and then bring in the boys? Because I feel like against Steel Psychic, Koomo-o could be good here. We haven't really used Koomo-o. And there's no fairies to speak of. So do we just Dragon on Dragon? I feel like that's the play. And with Koomo-o, we use Arcanine. So basically what Arcanine does is he just reduces the opponents. And obviously Heat Wave is not good. Because I need... like, I chose Heat Wave because I'm like, oh, you burn 2 Pokemon with 1 move. But it's like, you don't because they don't get burned. And you're just like, whoops. What are you going to do? Alright. Let's see what happens. So is he actually trying to Tailwind or is he trying to Taunt? I assume he's going to go for Taunt. So I'm just going to wait to see what happens next turn. And go for a big... I mean, because even if he goes Tailwind here, I don't feel like I'm at risk right now. And I don't want to waste my boosts. So I'm just going to go hard in the paint. And I'm going to Alluring Voice just to cover. I mean, he figures I'm going to... If he taunts, can I just Helping Hand and Helping Hand is a priority? I feel like Helping Hand is a priority versus Taunt, right? You can't taunt my Helping Hand. Oh, he just uses Protect. So Protect Tailwind? Wow. I was thinking Taunt. Okay. So now he gets the free switch in. That's fair. Now the funny thing about that is... oh, wow. Focus Sash. Okay. That's actually good, because because then I could Volt Switch. Like, I find that when people protect and you have an idea that they protect, that they're more defensive as a player, right? And really good players are defensive, but you kind of want to go into someone's habit and just use information, especially in the best out of one. So someone that's protecting might actually switch, or if you set some brain, that's even better, because I got Tyranitar in the back. So he just goes for an Expanding Force, which shouldn't do too much damage to me, which is great. So now I got Trick Room and a Volt Switch, so I'm gonna tell him that I don't like his Rain with Tyranitar, and I got the Trick Room up. So the interesting thing, oh, I forgot I brought Koomo-o. That's hilarious. Okay. Never mind. I see your Rain, and I do nothing about it. Well done with the Rain, sir. Alright, so we got Arcanine in the back, which is not what you want against Rain usually. And then I used a useless Intimidate. So I guess I could have used Koomo-o and just set up. We'll see what he does. Arcanine, he's a special attacker anyways. So, technically, Arcanine would be good here if I actually brought Tyranitar, but I didn't. So, we're just gonna go for a huge Snarl here. And usually Arcanine likes to power up, so we can Alluring Voice. Because Arcanine is going to get the defense boost, so then we can confuse him and see how he wants to proceed with that. Expanding Force obviously is decent against Arcanine. Looks like he's just trying to protect again. So that's what I was saying earlier. When a defensive player... Oh, I'm actually faster than Arcanine in Trick Room. That makes sense. So that was a late Alluring Voice. I guess Alluring Voice works the other way around. So he's getting a ton of speed boosts, which is unfortunate. And then he gets his Electro Shot at the end. So that's funny. So he gets a special attack boost. And then I Alluring Voice before it, so none of them matters. And then it does the damage. Okay, fair enough. So we're gonna Snarl, and we are going to... Should we bring back Iron Crown? Or do I just Snarl with Helping Hand? And just see if we can show off our special attack on Arcanine. It's not the worst damage. We're getting the special attacks off. Iron Crown can't use his Steel move against me. We got a special attacker in the back. So I feel like I can bring in Koomo-o, get a lot of boosts up while he's trying to stall. Oh right, yeah. I don't know why I always forgot that Electro Shot just happens in Rain. Which is exactly what I was thinking. Big damage on Arcanine, unfortunately. So I feel like Arcanine, yeah, he doesn't need... really doesn't need I mean, Heatwave would be nice, and you can see that my special attack is 111, so, you know, just a different attempt. I'm probably going to switch that. I don't need to Will-O-Wisp, I think just going for Snarl and Kairos, so it makes sense. It's like, I don't care about your defense. So obviously Psychic is good against Koomo-o, but I feel like I've reduced his special attack. That should be okay. The real question simply is, can I survive? I do have Protect, so I could stall out Rain. Looks like he's going for Arcanine. 3 HP, baby. Okay, that's fair. Yeah, so Expanding Force does hurt. I survive. Now the question is, am I faster now that Trick Room is over? Citrus Berry just for fun, you know? Gotta get that HP back somehow. And I was thinking, like, obviously Wolf used like Clefable or one of those to help Koomo-o out, because he obviously needs healing, that he's losing HP. So the real question is, what is the real question? 1 turn left of Trick Room, 1 turn left of Rain. So he's obviously going to Protect here. And this is it. This is what we got. So I can try to just do as much damage as I can. The Iron Crown, and he's obviously going to Protect. I would just double Protect if I was him. Hopefully Arcanine does lose to this. Yeah. So if he has double Protect, that's amazing. It looks like his Arcanine is actually slower than slower than me now because of the Trick Room. So this actually might take me. I got the special defense boost. Okay, that does nothing. And I used what's just wrong. So I mean, it's a big Clangorous Soul. You know, it's always fun. Clanging Scales. Single target. Let's see how much damage it does. Wow, it does nothing. Alright. Very nice. So I'm faster now, which is what we confirmed. So I'm curious if this will do enough damage to take you out. And then is it going to be easy against... I mean, I could Protect and let's see if I could do some damage to the Pokemon that comes out after Arcanine, assuming Arcanine dies. Obviously, he's got like max defense at this point, so wow, Woodrow's Iron Crown. Did not expect that. Okay, so Indeedee will take a lot of damage, and now I got my Psychic move. So I'm going for the biggest Tachyon Cutter you can do, and it's probably going to do no damage. I mean, look at this guy. This guy's in the red right now. I'm using my strongest special attacking Pokemon. His defense means nothing because I'm a special attacker. And he actually goes for the Terra on his Arcanine. This guy is in the red. Like, do you forget that you're slower now? Oh, he's going into Fairy, so that's beautiful for my Steel attack. He's like, oh, you're not going to Steel attack, right? You're not going to Steel attack. Okay, so this Protect was useless. I could have literally gone for another Clangorous Soul. That's a one. That's more than enough. Okay, so Indeedee might want to set up Trick Room now. And the funniest thing about this is that I have the potential to do big damage. I guess he really wanted the terrain set up for his Iron Crown. Okay, so then do you just follow me and hope for the best? I mean, I feel like I can still try to take out... I feel like he wants maybe Trick Room or something weird. Flash Cannon's not going to do much. Can't Clangorous Soul. Alright, I think this is the play. I feel like my Iron Crown can take out his Indeedee and Iron Crown. If I just do enough damage right now. The only question is his Iron Crown faster than my Koomo-o after I get the boost? So here we go. I don't think he's going to Trick Room. He's going to go for Helping Hand. And he honestly, he might actually be faster than both my Pokemon. And he is. So I am a Trick Room team. And that does so much damage to my Iron Crown. I went for Tachyon Cutter. So this is basically a team that's like max speed and special attack on his Iron Crown. And that does nothing. and then you go for the helping hand, and you just go to town. So that's unfortunate. What are you gonna do? I definitely needed the trick room, and I'm not doing any more damage, so we're just gonna give it to him. Orion, you got it. Well played, sir. GG. You are faster. Even with Clank. So it's obviously a big question for me whether I go for the boosts. Because right now I train my Koomo-o to be slow, just so that he's a trick room option. But I almost feel like I don't even need to trick room against some teams. Because some teams are just gonna be normal, you know, and not have the speed control because it's a waste of time, you know, and just stall instead. You know, that's why a lot of people like to protect, because you just want to be able to stall out things like that. So we're gonna get our matches in though. GG, Orion. 0-5 right now. You know? Team's not perfect. But I'm trying it out. So definitely, I feel like Koomo-o is almost a misfit, because he really only should come out with Tyranitar. So we're gonna try that. We're gonna try Koomo-o with Tyranitar instead of... So that's the thing, I feel like we have another speed team here. And my Koomo-o would be very good here. I feel like Ursaluna is also very good. Problem with Koomo-o, he might be too slow in this format. I do like Koomo-o a lot. Do I need control? Do I just double Rock Slide? Bring the Rock Slide team back? Let's do it. So I definitely need items that prevent me from falling asleep, and I also need items that prevent me from getting flinched. So I almost feel like Covert Cloak on Tyranitar could be interesting, and Assault Vest on Arcanine. Get rid of Heat Wave. Heat Wave is just hilarious. He's trying to be funny with the Heat Wave. Yeah, hope you guys are enjoying the matches so far. This is my first official competition on YouTube, and I'm looking forward to ironing out the team with Iron Crown. Just not doing enough damage right now. So this has kind of been the play here, where they go for a Wicked Blow onto my Iron Crown. And I just get Trick Room up. And then we just have fun. I mean, technically, Wicked Blow into Indeedee could knock it out. So that's a risk. And last time I was in this position, I thought that he was going to protect and, let's say, taunt. Or just taunt. But yeah, Wicked Blow, it's typically how it goes. And just goes for the naked Bleak Moon Storm. Okay, so barely survive. Barely survive. And he can't Sucker Punch, so I definitely have the advantage right now after beating the Urshifu. And he actually dropped my speed, so unless you have someone with terrain, which you don't, I'm definitely going first. And I should be doing good damage. I think Helping Hand... I mean, I could Tachyon Cutter if he brings out, let's say, Flutter Mane. Right? Let's see what he brings out. Bring out Chi-Yu, okay, that's interesting. Chi-Yu, obviously, immune to everything except... We just, yeah, Volt Switch, get out of here. And do I confuse the Chi-Yu? I wonder if this actually takes care of Tornadus, and I just double up into Tornadus. Chi-Yu might even just protect here to stall out. If he goes for a Heat Wave, I get it. It's not going to work. It's not going to work. I tell you one thing, it's not going to work. Okay. It's going for that big heat wave. Yeah, fire. Chi-Yu. Let's see it. Fire Chi-Yu with a sunny day combo. Well, I got news for you, buddy. Your sunny day is not gonna stay. Because I like sand. I bring the sand, my friend. I come from North Africa, Moroccan background. I like the sand. So no more sun for you. For now. I do like the sun as well. But as you can see, the sun hasn't been on my face for too long. So huge heat wave in sand. Not effective. And I'm really surprised that the Tornadus is still on the field right now. But, we'll take care of him with the sand. Okay, I sent my camel through some sand in his face. And Tyranitar just coming in like, did you heat wave? I'm sorry, was there a heat wave that just happened? So now I imagine Chi-Yu is afraid. And if I was Chi-Yu, I would be very afraid. Fluttermane is very nice. Speed boost would be hilarious. Okay, so, I mean, a lot of people are running for the special attack boost because it's like Tailwind and it's like, do you really need it? So I imagine he's just gonna double protect and stall out Trick Room here, and he doesn't, so I just missed. I don't know who I missed. Looks like I missed Chi-Yu, which is unfortunate. Locked into Heat Wave right now. So I imagine he's going for a Dazzling Gleam, which should take out my Tyranitar. It's a little rough. Oh, just a Moonblast. Yeah. That's unfortunate. But I mean, look, he's got a big Heat Wave, which is going to be a problem for my Iron Crown. But I do have Arcanine in the back. So I assume he's going to protect Chi-Yu, try to take out Iron Crown. Right? It's like a Dazzle or something. And just in case he's trying to do something weird, I'm going to protect. I need to protect his protect, and let's see if... yeah, so I got time in Trick Room. I got 2 turns in Trick Room. We can just Rock Slide if we want to. Just because I feel like Chi-Yu could protect, right? So we got to cover for that. Because Iron Crown is a threat to Fluttermane, but he's also a threat to... yeah, Chi-Yu is actually the threat to Iron Crown right now. Alright, I just want to see what he does this turn. So I'm going to protect, because I'm assuming that he's just going to protect one of his Pokemon, and I just want to be able to knock it out next turn. So yeah, he does protect Fluttermane, of course. So Rock Slide, hopefully it hits. Okay, very nice. That's good damage right there. And he goes, yeah, he flinches anyways. Perfect. Alright, so Fluttermane, they're both actually dead to just Expanding Force. I feel like Fluttermane is going to have to protect now. And so I could just... yeah, Expanding Force does hit both now. I don't have Extreme Speed, but it doesn't even matter. So obviously Protect on the Fluttermane. Oh, he goes for the double Protect! And my sound is really messed up right now. Sorry about that. Certain sounds right now on these headphones are not great, but... Alright, Chi-Yu, sayonara. Thanks for playing. And we won our first match, guys! We did it! We won the first match. GG. Beautiful. So, I mean, look, the team has potential, right? You can't say it doesn't have potential. I feel like that was a masterful victory with the whole, oh, I got the sunny day, I'm just gonna heat wave and it's over. And then I'm like, I have sand and camels, so no. Alright. Couple more matches and we'll call it. Joban. See if we can creep our way back to positive. Alright, I mean, looks like obviously just a normal team. No speed or anything like that. So we should be able to get a Trick Room up safely. And honestly, I'm liking the core right now. I am really liking the core of Tyranitar and Arcanine in the back. The zoom lens is just the most useless thing, so I apologize for the zoom lens to any Arcanine fan out there. But it's a good concept, right? Like, if he goes and attacks, he's hopefully not going to miss an attack, right? So, someone's got to wear glasses out here. It's not just me. It's not just me. Alright, let's adjust. And say hello to the Pikachu. Alright, so maybe we locked in a bit fast here. Joban, show me your tricks. Are you prepared for this nonsense? I do like that he has Arcanine as well. His Arcanine probably has Salt Vest with extreme speed. I also like running Arcanine with Choice and just max attack with Rock Slides, but I incorporated him into a Trick Room team and I had an idea that he's just going to control the damage. Okay, so this guy's really going for maximum damage here. So typically they like to Shadow Ball into Iron Crown. So against Urshifu, it's always been my response to just Terra and take him out with a Trick Room. Because so far they've all been going for Wicked Blow. Let's see if it's actually... If it's special attack, I'm probably going to follow me. It's speed though, so... Yeah, we're going to see... yeah, I feel like this is the right play. Every Urshifu so far has been going for Wicked Blow. The other thing is I need to check. Yeah, and they're all fighting Dark as well, so that's very cool. I mean, does he do Imprison on his Fluttermane? In my opinion, every Fluttermane should have Imprison. But you don't have to, right? You could just Dazzle. And yeah, so very predictable. I just barely survive. But the nice thing about this is I actually do get to kick out Urshifu. So just in case Urshifu is Sash, which most of the time they are. Because he's a glass cannon, and a very scary Pokemon otherwise. So we got the Trick Room up, so curious to know what a Fluttermane and Trick Room is going to do. And if he doesn't have a Dark Pokemon, which we just annihilated, so I feel like if he goes for a Protect, oh, okay, so I have to Protect actually. I'll just Protect, and do I switch? Maybe I just get a little chip on Fluttermane in case Fluttermane has the Sash. I feel like that would be good for me. Wait, does Fluttermane actually have the orb? I don't know why as soon as I logged into that, I'm like, wait a second, he doesn't have health. He might have an orb. Do my eyes deceive me? Does Fluttermane have an orb? obviously fake out into Iron Crown. Oh, he goes for the Grassy Glide. You can't use Grassy Glide. Okay. Oh, right. Forgot that he's got the terrain advantage. Alright, so yeah, no. My eyes did not deceive me. He does have... a sash, potentially. And we could just make him pivot with the Grassy Glide. So let's take out Fluttermane. Looks like he's Choice, and we'll eat up the Grassy Glide with Indeedee, and then switch Indeedee out. Maybe we'll double. No, I can't double switch. But the Grassy Glide obviously is a problem. I don't think I have to double switch. I think the next turn I could just go for a huge Tachyon into whoever I want. I feel like Indeedee Iron Crown. Yeah, that was smart. I feel like Indeedee Iron Crown is the kind of combo where you just want them to stay on the board as long as possible. Did a lot of damage actually. Yeah, couldn't cover for the protect there, unfortunately. The Dazzle was too risky. I mean, Dazzle, I might have survived Dazzle, to be honest. But anyways, we can obviously take out Fluttermane now. Probably wants to go for double protect, but I mean, what are you gonna do? Yeah, definitely follow me here. I guess I didn't need to break the sash technically because I'm using Tachyon Cutter, but well, we'll lose Indeedee. Definitely can't lose Iron Crown here. The only question is whether or not Rillaboom is faster than my Iron Crown normally. Okay, so high horsepower. The answer is he's slower. I think he wanted to know whether he was faster or not. So yeah, high horsepower. Rillaboom very slow. And he actually targeted Indeedee. That's fine. I'll just bring out Arcanine. So his Rillaboom is slower than my Indeedee apparently. So I just gotta check the speed on that real quick. See how that goes. So my Indeedee speed is 87. And his Rillaboom is just slow. Okay. Makes sense. I mean, my Ogerpon would be slow. How much turn on grass? 2. Okay, so I guess I can just protect. And then switch out. And just go for a big heat wave. I mean, double burn would be nice, to be honest. So let's do that. If I can get a burn on either of these Pokemon, that would be ideal. Wow, okay, going hard into the Rillaboom. I like, and he's fire. That's genius. That's genius. He's like, this guy's not gonna rock slide. The only problem with him going into fire is that I got Tyranitar in the back, so I really just have Ogerpon is amazing. Trying to get a burn on Ogerpon doesn't work. Goes for high horsepower. That makes sense. Ivy might just take out my Arcanine. My Arcanine is bulk, but it's like Ivy man. It's just a good move. So he's got 2 special attackers. I got the Intimidates. Obviously Rock Slide would have been nice. But the only question is whether I'm faster than Ogerpon or not. I mean, Ogerpon could go for an Ivy Cudgel if he wants to, but the question is, what do I do? That was a very good. It's not great when you don't have it. So anyways, Ogerpon is the enemy here. I definitely want to feel like I'm just about to get destroyed, but what are you gonna do? Goes for the Horn Leech. Okay. So I guess with one Intimidate, I could survive a couple Horn Leeches. Go for Expanding Force into Ogerpon, because Ogerpon really is the enemy. If I take out Ogerpon, I might be able to survive. I mean, higher horsepower obviously is a problem. No question. So it's just a matter of whether high horsepower within... Oh, I do like no damage anyways. And I'm the slowest guy in the world. So I mean, technically I could protect, get a little bit more leftovers, let the Sandstorm hit. I mean, that's probably the optimal play, and we do try to play optimally. Even though it's futile. Absolutely futile. I guess the question is, if there is a win condition to double protect, will the sand actually kill Ogerpon? He's going for a Wood Hammer. So that might kill himself, right? Yeah, so Ogerpon is not going to die to that. It was more just to get him in range of a Rock Slide. And Rock Slide can miss, right? So if we lose, we lose. You know? I didn't get the burn. Ivy Cudgel just does so much damage. So 40 HP, Wood Hammer takes me out. And it's just more of a thing of like, I probably should have brought Tyranitar right away with the Trick Room. Just Volt Switch, and I guess that's the thing, right? It's like, do you just go hard with Iron Crown, keep him on the field as long as possible? Because that Protect that he did on Flutter Mane, and the fact that I chose the wrong slot, because I technically could have gone into the Rillaboom there, and I would have ate a Dazzling Gleam. So that was it, right? Like, no matter what, I'm surviving against his attacks. And the fact that I actually protected or hit the wrong slot as well wasn't great. But anyways, GG. Well played by my opponent. Oh my god, we got the birds! Moltres and Articuno. Very cool. This guy's Pokemon home all the way. Love it. Okay, well let's see how legendary birds fight against the new generation Iron Crown. And I feel like we're going to switch up the core here. Let's go for Arcanine and Ursaluna. Ninja Buddha Bear. Let's do it. I just feel like with ground... I mean, I really want to bring out Koomo-o, but I think Wolf got it right. I think Koomo-o is just not a competitive Pokemon. As much fun as it is to try to heal him up, it's just hard to do. I mean, I feel like Koomo-o would be good with Cresselia, but I don't have Cresselia, so it's just not an option for me right now. So Iron Crown, let's show them what we got. What a beautiful Articuno. Like, Articuno is definitely one of the coolest Pokemon in the game. Just like nostalgia, but also ice flying, very well designed, very mystical. Just awesome. Let's see if we can pick up a win. I almost feel like I could go for an expanding force. It's not ideal. I could just Tachyon Cutter with the Trick Room. I feel like Azoth is really fast. I'm not worried about taking too much damage here. Azoth is not a concern. It just literally pieces out. That's what the definition of not a concern is. Brings out Moltres. Okay. So does he actually protect and swap? And okay, he just lets Articuno faint. That's a shame. You brought out our Arcanine, man. He deserves better, man. He deserves... Okay. Alright. I mean, Moltres is a beautiful choice. The only question is, I don't know if Moltres is faster than me or not. It really depends on how he's trained. But I'm going to assume that Moltres is not faster than me. My Iron Crown is just like the slowest Iron Crown you've ever seen. And Landorus is not a problem. I mean, I like the Moltres that is dark. Just think that's a cool iteration. But this guy's going Articuno. Yeah, he's Pokemon Red. This guy's literally Pokemon Red right now. So I think expanding Force with a Helping Hand is just the move here. I'm definitely slower than Landorus. And my Iron Crown is just super slow. So if... Oh, gets off the Fire Blast. That's unfortunate. Yeah. Okay. I guess I could have followed me there. That's hilarious. Alright, well, listen, we were staring at a fire Pokemon. And we just took it, man. We absolutely took it. Alright, well, let's see how you like being intimidated, sir. I got my own fire Pokemon. Who's good against fire Pokemon? Alright, so we're gonna go for the big rock slide. And we are just going to Helping Hand again. I ain't scared of no war. We are helping Arcanine. We're just going for a Fire Blast into Indeedee. I see how it is. Not nice. What do we miss? Landorus? That's fine. So his Landorus is actually really slow. So that's a one-hit KO on Moltres with the Helping Hand. Beautiful. And it goes for a Stone Edge. Okay. It does some good damage. But you're slower than me because of the Trick Room, of course. So Moltres was actually really slow. And I could have protected and scouted for that. Not gonna lie. And I guess I could survive his rock. His rock move. I do like Rock Terra Arcanine just to get that boost on the rock slide. Let's get one Snarl off just to keep Azelf in check. And we will... Do I want to pivot and keep my Trick Room? Nah. Alright, let's just go for a big Snarl. Terra boosted, right? Terra boosted. So we're not gonna lose to his rock stuff anymore. We will resist your rock stuff. We will Snarl just for fun. So that Azelf is gonna be very weak. And we will bring out our bear. I'm very... Oh, it goes for the rock slide. Indeedee survives. Indeedee's such a boss. Do I survive a Psychic, though? If I had Assault Vest, I feel like I do, but I do anyways. I do anyways. Okay, so now we're going to do the Terra Boosted. I almost feel like I should switch in... I mean, do I really care about... Trick Room at this point? I feel like Ground Normal is going to be good against these guys. We just hope that Arcanine could do some serious damage here. Yeah, I don't know why I'm using the zoom lens. I just thought it was good in theory, and in reality, it's a nightmare. Because if you miss a rock slide, right, you're not using the right... Oh wow, they both survive. Okay, one flinch, and he gets the Psychic off. Alright, well, listen. We're gonna get our Ninja Buddha Bear here. We are going to follow me. And we are going to do some damage. Anybody call for Ninja Buddha Bear? I hear he likes to hyper voice. I'm curious what kind of move he has against Ursaluna. My Ursaluna is just a tank. If there was Trick Room... Like, if I have Ursaluna at the beginning of Trick Room, then I Calm Mind. Indeedee loses to Psychic sometimes, you know? If it might have done like 10 damage exactly if I had 11 HP, maybe I survived that. So, I mean, he might have gone for Psychic on Indeedee, right? So, that's a double hit KO, and we got a 1v1 situation. So, we have to see if my Ninja Buddha Bear can be a hero today. No, we defeated Red! Never mind. What am I doing? Ninja Buddha Bear, you did nothing. You did nothing. Alright, you hyper-voiced them on the match. Good job. That's Ninja Buddha Bear for you guys. Hope you're enjoying it so far. One more game. One more game. And so far, yeah, I think Iron Crown in the front, Ninja Buddha Bear in the back. That's the core. And maybe instead of Arcanine, I bring Tyranitar with Ursaluna this game and just see how that does. I mean, I like Arcanine, and I definitely need to get rid of Heat Wave, and I need to get rid of the fact that his attacks are doing nothing. And I need to get rid of Zoom Lens. Because I like Will-O-Wisp, I like Snarl. I feel like that is core, Rock Slide core. So instead of Heat Wave, I guess you could just Protect. But I'm going to use Assault Vest, so we'll find Psychic Fangs. Psychic Fangs, of course. Alright, we got Final Fantasy X going on here. We're going to go for Ursaluna, and we're going to go for Tyranitar. And here we go. Looks like he's going for a Trick Room team himself. And I'm liking this. I'm liking this a lot. It's an Expanding Force versus Expanding Force. The only thing is that he's fire. So, does he do a fire move? And do I redirect it? Because if he goes for Trick Room, that actually helps me. Like, that means that I don't have to go for Trick Room, which means that I really have to just run away. But he brings out Okie Dokie, so that's perfect, actually. Double Psychic Surge. Making it weird. Alright. So, I mean, you don't have to boost your energy, but why wouldn't you, right? There's so many other options to consider. Anyways, we got the double boosts. We got Poison Fighting on the field, which is going to take so much damage. Excuse me. To Expanding Force on its own. And just to be safe, like I feel like I should Trick Room, but I feel like he's gonna Trick Room. But is he gonna Trick Room? You know what I Trick Room? All right. No, we're just gonna go for the big helping hand here, and just see what he does next turn. Oh, he actually goes for helping hand. Okay, so he's choosing Violence, and I might not be faster than him, to be honest. So. Oh, I'm so much faster than him. Does he have Focus Sash? What are you doing? What are you even doing? What are you doing? Okie dokie. Yeah, so at least I'm faster. That's nice. I wonder what the speed calculations are on that. What are you gonna do? Alright. I figured he would bring out Shempao, and does Shempao Protect, right? So, do we just follow me and ask Shempao, what are you doing? I really hope he... Oh, he just goes for Helping Hand. This guy's just like, I Help Hand. Every move it's Helping Hand. So he's going for Sacred Sword, Helping Hand. Wow, big Sacred Sword. Big Sacred Sword. That's just a one-hit KO with a Focus Sash, with the Re. I mean, what do you... Oh, Iron Crown is new school. Shempao, old school. Old school's good. But you can't just Helping Hand, you know? I would have preferred Sacred Sword, or even... I guess he doesn't want to get rid of his Psychic Terrain. Okay, so we got Water in the back here. Water Fairy. I mean, I just feel like this is going to hurt you so much. I mean, technically, I could just go for the big Expanding Force again. I don't see why not. I'm not scared of anything right now. Iron Crown, just do what you gotta do, man. Take him out. This song is so sad. Alright, Primarina. Surviving the boosted Expanding Force. Goes for a Hyper Voice. I feel so bad for you right now, Primarina. I feel so bad for you. Should I just like protect Helping Hand and just be like Helping Hand to him? Anyways, obviously the battle's been cancelled. So we did it. We did it. Congratulations. We didn't even have to bring Ninja Buddha Bear, Iron Crown, Indeedee. Sometimes they just win, you know? Sometimes you just think about what your opponent is going to do, and then you tell them that you chose the buttons that I thought you were going to choose, and now you lose. And I win. And congratulations, we didn't even have to bring the back. This is a song from Naruto. Beautiful song. Beautiful song. Alright, we're gonna get to 10 battles tonight. Very exciting. I mean, the nice thing about this as well is that the more you lose, the technically easier opponents you face. But at the end of the day, this is a global competition. We're against Carlos right now, right? Representing Mexico. And let's bring Ninja Buddha Bear with Tyranitar. Looks like he's got one water. I feel like Electroshot. He wants to bring the rain. We're gonna bring the sand. We're gonna show him how we camel in North Africa, representing Morocco and Canada at the same time. So I'm thinking he's gonna bring out Tornadus and maybe just... Do you bring out Fluttermane right away? Nah. I think Tornadus with Incineroar is a good lead. Aw, looks like he has a nice picture of Scarlet. I like that. He's true to his starter Pokemon. Yeah, so Tornadus, Incineroar, as predicted. It's like we've played this game before. Alright, I don't have Incineroar. I do want Incineroar. So he's gonna go for Fake Out. So I'm just gonna protect against that, because who wants to do... I mean... Does he Fake Out Indeedee is the question. And do I want to, like, cover for that? You know? Do I just, like, Tachyon Cutter and that's like, you faked out? It's like, and I respect that. Because I need the Trick Room up. He might just go for Taunt on my Indeedee. I'm playing like this because in case he goes for Fake Out and Indeedee, there's not much I could do. Okay, this guy just chose Violence. Goes for the Bleak Wind Storm and just takes the Tachyon Cutter. Okay, so you're out of here. Oh, you're not out of here. You will die to Sand. And goes for the knockoff. Doesn't get the kill. We are full bulk out here. Okay. Let's see how you like the Bleak Wind Storm now. So obviously Expanding Force is no good. We can just Volt Switch. And... yeah, I think Volt Switch is good here. Bleak Wind Storm. Let's just bring out Tyranitar, Rock Slide, and just go to town. We'll keep Indeedee alive for now. Indeedee can always help with Helping Hand, could also help with resetting terrain in case he's got some priority attackers back there. You know, maybe he has Urshifu in the back and he wants to Sucker Punch. So either way, we're going to take out Tornadus. He's going for another knockoff. Ah man, that's super effective. I really should change to Steel with my Iron Crown, but... okay. I guess that's not going to happen. This guy's just knocking everyone off. Knock it off. It's fine because we didn't have an item. So we would have died actually if we had an item. But now we get the setup. Now we get Ninja Buddha Bear and Tyranitar. This is the dream team scenario in Trick Room. What more do you want in life? Alright. Anyone with a focus sash. Anyone at all. Come on out. You are not going to enjoy what's about to happen. Incineroar and Urshifu comes out. Okay, so the thing about Urshifu is that he's slow. Right? And we got the coverage. And yeah, we're just gonna choose violence right now. Sometimes you have to go on the offensive. And we are going to attack. And we are going to use all of our tools right now. It's like do what you got to do. Yeah, okay. So take the. Right now he's choosing to take the sand. So even though he has a sash, it's busted anyways, right? And Incineroar is about to eat the biggest rock slide of his life, right? So that does some damage. Okay, and he could flinch. He could flinch. You know, Incineroar is tanky. Sometimes you just tank it, right? Oh yeah, he flinched. He flinched. How you like me now? It may not have done the damage it needed, but it did everything else. So now we just go for the biggest hyper voice, and I'm pretty sure it does. I mean, does it kill Urshifu? Urshifu's weak, right? Let's just cover for it. Okay, Incineroar is like, I need to get out of here. I need to intimidate that Tyranitar. I need to do something. Okay, so one of these guys has a sash on him. This guy's rocking speed, I'm sure. Oh, special attack, dicey. Okay, so big hyper voice and a crit. So he does survive, and they. Oh, okay, this is wow. Urshifu survives. Double crit. Goodbye. Goodbye, Flutter Me. And goes for the surging strikes. Ooh, 60 damage. I don't know if that's enough. Thanks for the weakness policy proc. The nicest thing about having Indeedee in the back right now is that, let's say his win condition is Sucker Punch. Nuh-uh. 5 HP, bro. 5 HP. Ninja Buddha Bear. Yeah. We end this. We end this. My Tyranitar is just chilling right now. Alright, so now the biggest question is, I got one turn of Trick Room, one turn of Terrain. So you know that Urshifu is about to protect here. So let's just do this. And you know what, in case Urshifu is not going to protect, this should take him out, right? Can't crunch him. I don't want to risk missing the rock slide. So, I mean, he's protecting, right? Like, guaranteed protect. You just have to cover for it. I could have doubled into Incineroar and whatever happens, happens. But this is nice too. I mean, technically he's just gonna lose the sand, right? The camel's doing the job right now. Camel's gonna come to your face, put a little sand on your head. It's gonna do a lot of damage. The sand is hot, okay? And, you know, Urshifu, you can't take on both of us. You know what I mean? You just can't do it, man. You just can't do it. So whatever, like Blood Moon and Stomping Tantrum and Arrivederci. Arrivederci, as we say in Italian. Arrivederci. You took on Ninja Buddha Bear. You're gonna regret it. Even if you survive with 1 HP. For whatever reason. For whatever reason. Let's say you survived with 1 HP. Add the camel with the sand. GG Carlos. Always a pleasure. And that's going to be it. So thank you so much for watching this video. My name is Taro, and we are going to keep battling in the next video. Leave some comments. Like, definitely appreciate anybody checking out my channel. as this is the first time I'm entering competition with Pokemon Scarlet and Violet, and it's just a blast. So from Montreal, Canada, Quebec, go Habs go. Really appreciate anybody. Let's make this game fun again, right? And until next time, be safe.